I am reborn. Well, how's that for a start to a video? But yeah, pretty much what I said. I have water in my hair instead of grease. My scruff has disappeared, so I no longer look like a serial killer. And just in general, I've showered. That's the main thing. I've showered and my clothes are different. I'm even wearing the shirt that I made in the original video that started off this whole project that I've been doing. Or I guess maybe you could just call it a series of smaller projects. But then again, I guess you could say the channel itself is an overarching larger project that just consists of smaller ones. But yeah. Does anyone else ever get that though, or like they end up not showering for whatever reason? Because like I might do it more than most people, but I feel like at some point there comes a point in your life where you end up just getting really filthy for whatever reason, and then you finally do. You put yourself under hot water, you rub soap on yourself, and you're like, holy shit, I'm a different entity at this point. I am a higher being. Although, granted, the other thing is that because of the events of the day, I have become a little bit fatter, and I don't mean I've added a substantial amount of subcutaneous fat to my body. I just mean that I'm bloated from all of the food that I've stuffed into my gut. So, I'm not sure if it's really a net positive increase in my appearance, but regardless, I smell better at least. It is funny though. I was almost thinking that because a lot of times on the weekends I end up not showering as much just because, like, I feel like showering is a thing that I do to kind of make myself presentable for others if I'm planning on doing something that involves people. So then when I'm just sitting at home, making videos or doing whatever the hell I usually do, a lot of times I just don't. But I almost feel like maybe the vlogs are gonna end up, like, kind of getting me to start doing that more just because, like, people are going to comment on it. I mean, granted, I'm not sure that it really detracts from the experience that much. I mean, my hair is going to be shinier than usual, I guess, but it's not like you can smell me through the fucking webcam. Although, I will say that, what the fuck, I feel like the residual unfocusedness of yesterday's video is, like, just sticking with me. Is this what I am now? Is my ADHD, this is the full force of my ADHD from when I was a child just, like, returned to me with a vengeance? I don't know. What was I? Oh, right, that's, the being bloated thing. I just, because I remember for a while, I was doing better. Like, I was trying to be a little bit healthier, I was eating just a bit, a bit less than, like, what I actually need to maintain my body weight, because, well, my body weight is a thing that could be reduced. And I was exercising more, and I felt pretty good for a while. It was even, like, because I remember at the time I actually ended up switching doctors from, the pediatrician to, the, like, more general older person doctor, which I ended up taking a while to do because the pediatrician was cheaper. But, we finally did that because I was turning 18, so we had to. And, yeah, I just remember I ended up feeling proud of myself because I put down on the form, I was like, exercises 6 times a week. And then I remember the doctor looked at me and, like, or maybe, I don't know, actually, I think it was the doctor, I think it was, like, the assistant or whatever. But, she looked at me and she was like, wow, 6 times a week. And, like, I don't know if she intended it that way, but I almost felt like she kind of didn't believe me just because of, like, the way I look. But I was kind of like, no, I started doing this recently, but I don't intend to stop. And, well, of course I stopped, because my habits do not change for the better. That's something that I've learned over... No, that's not true. It just doesn't... of any given habitual change that I try to make, it's not very likely to stick around. But, yeah, I feel like... Oh, right, that was one of the other things I wanted to say, is I almost feel like when I end up doing that, where, like, I'm wearing the same clothes for a long period of time and I don't shower, like, I feel like it kind of makes the videos seem more boring. And I don't know why, because, like, obviously, I mean, you guys don't come here for my fashion. Like, theoretically, if you do watch my videos, you come here for my thoughts and what I'm saying. But, like, I feel like when I look at my videos and I see, like, the same shirt that I'm wearing in every thumbnail, I kind of feel like it gives off the impression that all my videos are the same. I mean, I guess to some extent that's true, but, like, I'm talking about different nonsensical things in every episode. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the other thing is, I feel like the last few videos that I put out, I feel like my views have kind of been dropping off for the past few videos, and I don't really know why. And it's not that, I just, as someone who's just starting to, like, grow my channel, I'm watching the analytics like a hawk because I'm trying to figure out what's going to work for me and what doesn't. I need to build an identity here. But, it's weird because like, and I think other people have said this before. Like, I feel like I don't really do anything differently, but then like the reception is different. And it's possible that just not everyone's got the notifications yet, or people are doing other things. I mean, to be fair, not everyone can sit around and watch YouTube all day like I do. Although it is somewhat enjoyable. No, do not be like me, children. That is a bad idea. But yeah, I guess just like I may be inviting cancer here, but if anyone, like, if there's anything in particular that, like, either is or isn't working about my videos, like, feel free to tell me. In fact, especially since my comment section is, like, almost non-existent at that point, like, I'll definitely read them, and if it's a comment that bears, response, then I will probably respond to you, just because, I don't have anything better to do, quite frankly. I'm very bored with my life. But, again, that's why the YouTube thing has been, so enjoyable recently. Was that it? I feel like I haven't really been, talking as much about the events of my day recently, and more just kind of, like, general ideas about my life, and I think the reason for that is kind of like what I was saying, I don't know that much interesting has really happened in the past few days, other than just, like, recording and, writing, which actually, speaking of that, though, I finished the script for the skit that we're doing. We're gonna be filming it next weekend, or next Saturday, to be specific, and, it may be up on Saturday if I actually, like, if the editing process goes really well, but if not, then it'll be up on Sunday at the latest, and, I have finally decided on a title for it. It's going to be called The Necessary Sandwich, so, I believe that's it. Be sure to like if you did, and subscribe, and look out for my skit, because I think it'll be pretty good.